Every marital conflict has four stages: criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling. Let us understand the four stages of conflict in detail.
I'm Dr. Samir Vyas from thesacredvows.com. The four horsemen of the apocalypse is a Bible metaphor depicting the end of the world. The four horses are plague, war, famine, and death. Dr. John Gottman uses this metaphor to describe communication styles that, according to his research, can predict the end of a relationship. Being able to identify the four horsemen in your conflict discussions is the first step in eliminating them and then replacing them with healthy, productive communication patterns. So the first horseman is criticism. Criticizing your partner is different than offering a specific critique or voicing a complaint. The latter two are about specific issues, whereas the former is a direct personal attack. It is an attack on your partner at the core of their character. In effect, you are dismantling their whole being when you criticize. The important thing is to learn the difference between expressing a complaint and criticizing. A complaint example is, I was scared when you were running late and didn't call me. I thought we agreed that we would do that for each other. Whereas the same thing in criticism would be, you never think about how your behavior is affecting other people. I don't believe you are that forgetful. You are just selfish. You never think of others. You never think of me. The problem with criticism is that when it becomes pervasive, it paves the way for the other far deadlier horsemen to follow. It makes the victim feel assaulted, rejected, hurt, and often causes the perpetrator and victim to fall into an escalating pattern where the first horseman, criticism, reappears with more and more frequency and intensity, which eventually leads to the second horseman. The second horseman is contempt. When we communicate with contempt, we are very mean. We treat the others with disrespect, mock them with sarcasm, ridicule, call them names, or mimic or use body language such as rolling of the eyes or scoffing. The target of contempt is made to feel despised and worthless. Contempt goes far beyond criticism. While criticism attacks your partner's character, contempt assumes a moral superiority over them. You're tired? Give me a break. I've been running around all day like mad. I'm looking after the kids, I'm looking after the house, and all that you do when you come home is you come and you flop down in front of the TV and play the video games. How idiotic. I don't have time to deal with another child. Could you be any more pathetic? Oh God. Contempt is fueled by long, simmering negative thoughts about the partner, which come to a head when the perpetrator attacks from a position of moral superiority. Contempt is the single greatest predictor of divorce, and it must be eliminated. The third horseman is defensiveness. When it is a typical response to criticism, we have all been defensive, and this horseman is nearly all present in all the relationships with On the Rock. We all fish for excuses and play the innocent victim so that our partner will back off. Did you call Rahul and Purvi to let them know we are not coming tonight as you promised this morning? The defensive response would be, I was just too damn busy. As a matter of fact, you know how busy my schedule was? Why didn't you just do it? This partner not only responds defensively, but they reverse the blame in an attempt to make the other partner's fault. Instead, a non-defensive response can express the acceptance of responsibility and admission of fault and understanding your partner's perspective. For example, oops, sorry, I'm sorry honey, I forgot. I should have asked you this morning to do it because I knew my day would be packed. It's my fault. Let me call them right now. How can I correct it? Defensiveness is really a way of blaming your partner, and it won't allow for healthy conflict management. The fourth horseman is stonewalling, which is usually a response to contempt. Stonewalling occurs when the listener withdraws from the interaction, shuts down, simply stops responding to their partner rather than confronting the issues with their partner. People who stonewall can make evasive maneuvers like tuning out, turning away, acting busy, engaging in other distracting behaviors. And research has found 85% are men who go into stonewalling. They turn away, avoid eye contact, look down, and they talk to themselves, how long can she go on? Another 10 minutes and she will burn herself out. After that, my TV cricket match will start. After that, I'm free. Stonewalling is the result of feeling physiologically flooded. The pulse rate is high, BP is rapid, fast breathing happens. So, being able to identify the four horsemen in your conflict is a necessary first step to eliminating them. But simply this knowledge is not enough. We need to replace these negative patterns with healthy, productive ones. Fortunately, each horseman has a proven positive behavior that will counteract the negativity. In the next episode, we will see the antidotes to the horsemen. If you like my videos, please click on the like, share and subscribe button and visit my website www.thesacredvows.com for more information on how to prepare and enrich your marriage. Thank you.